What's good, YouTube? Minasteel here, and in today's video we're looking at the most successful deck thus far in ranked. As in my past two streams, I've combined for a 20 and 8 record for a rough estimate of about like a 200-point climb and a very strong 71% win rate. As you could tell by the title as well as this deck to my right, the deck in question is Darkrai Silvally with the Baby Pokemon engine. Before we get into the card choices as well as the deck's function, I would like to ask y'all to please consider subscribing, as the support recently has been overwhelming. At the rate that we're going, we might reach 1,000 way faster than I could have ever imagined, and I only have y'all to thank for that. Now let's get back into the focus of the video with the card by card. As you can see here, we're playing double Null, double Silvally, 2 Magbies, 1 Pichu, double Darkrai, 2 Research, 2 Leaf, 2 Gladion, 2 Sabrina, 1 Mars, 1 Cyrus, and 2 Pokeballs. Questions that I've gotten a lot include, why are we playing 3 Baby Pokemon, and does the ratio of like which ones you play matter? 3 makes it where it's more likely that you open a Baby Pokemon other than the other 2 like starters. You're more likely to open a Baby if you're running 3 than you are of opening Null or opening Darkrai. However, mathematically, technically, you're more likely to open Null or Darkrai. But point is, since you're playing 3 babies, it's more likely that you open those than the other cards. And you need the baby up front to perform some of the craziest plays that this deck has to offer. And B, in this build specifically, the energy Pichu and Magby produce doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. What matters is that it's producing an energy altogether. So whether you're playing 2 Magbies or 1 Pichu or 2 Pichus and 1 Magby, all that matters is that you have the ratio of babies. And whether you play 2, 3, 4 is definitely too much. 2 is decent. You could get away with 2. I just felt like 3 was working for me. Another common question I get is if 2 copies of Leaf is required. I truly believe it is, as Leaf not only protects you from like a slow start and being able to like potentially back out a Darkrai that you led with, or a Null that got like brought out by a Sabrina that you didn't have energy for. But it also creates some of the best starts in this deck, as if we happen to open Darkrai or Null and then Pokeball or just simply drawing finds us the baby, we can leaf the lead Pokemon out the way and go from a slow start to once again applying unmatched aggression. The rest of the deck is just a toolbox of some of the best supporters as you require a supporter to make Silvally hit for max damage. Cards I like to consider adding include Guzma and Giant Cape. Not sure how I would make that happen. Like I said, it is possible to get away with cutting one of the babies. I do believe Leaf should stay at 2, so at least there's one spot that you could play with if you were to cut down Magby or just cut out Pichu as a whole. But given that I have a 70% win rate with this deck, at least for the time being, I think I'll keep it as is. As for the ideal opener that I'm referring to when I say like, oh, the babies create these incredible plays, actually depends on whether you're going first or second. Like if you're going first, the ideal or the dream play is to start a baby with Null in the back, because the babies, by the way, their attack is just to charge an energy. They don't require an energy, so you could do it turn 1. I feel like, although like that's like the whole gimmick for Baby Pokemon, maybe a newcomer to the game or somebody that just hasn't seen Baby Pokemon played like in TCG Live or something are unaware that the fact that the babies can in fact do their attack turn 1. You don't need energy on them. You should never be applying energy on them, to be honest. But going back to the play, you lead the baby, have Null in the back, you're going first, right? So usually you couldn't attack, you couldn't charge, you couldn't do nothing. You'll use your energy, like you'll use the Baby Pokemon to give Null an energy. The following turn, you're able to evolve Silvally, go to a second energy, and if you have a supporter, you're swinging with 100 damage way before your opponent could even evolve, way before your opponent could actually apply pressure. And what makes the Baby Pokemon so broken is not only do they ramp for free, they also retreat for free. So yeah, that's how that works. And when going second, you have 2 options for the ideal start. The first one is obviously what Null and Silvally do best, which is you just lead Null, swing for 20 to 40 based on your coin flip, then evolve into Silvally and start swinging for 100. That's like an opener that this deck could provide like in game in and game out. But what the Baby Pokemon allow you to do with Darkrai is that if you're going second, you charge Darkrai with 1 energy. Obviously, it does the 20 damage. It uses the Nightmare Aura. That's not the point. Then you're able to use the baby to charge it up to 2 energy, because as you see Darkrai down below, it requires 2 darks and 1 colorless. That 1 colorless is either of the energies the baby provides. So you get to attack with Darkrai a turn earlier, and you're essentially attacking for 100 as well as the Silvally play, because obviously you're ping with the Nightmare Aura for 20, and then you're swinging. That doesn't count that if they kept the same Pokemon in the active, you hit them essentially for 120, way before any other Darkrai deck is able to attack. Overall, this deck has been my best performer by far this season and will continue to be part of my ranked rotation for the foreseeable future. For a better look or idea on how to play the deck, stick around for the gameplay in which I take down some of the format's most popular decks. With that said, I hope you enjoy the video. Best of luck on ladder, and above all else, stay pro. So many people seem to be quitting after 1675. Is that what guarantees you Ultra Ball? 2k points tonight. Let's go. Damn, we finally did not open the baby going, like baby right here would have been huge. Oh, getting to 2k points. I thought you get, for a second I thought gain 2k points. Gale, thank you for the follow. Don't mind the dual wielding. The baby came late. I guess we researched first because we really want to see Darkrai, but at the same time going first we're kind of cooked. How good is the Skarmory deck? It's solid, but the fact that it only hits for 70 leaves it like begging for a better spot. We found Darkrai. Let's Pokeball. Here, aquí donde me ve, I'm just trying to figure out how to pronounce that. But Phoenix, or Phoenix, or Phoenix, whatever, whichever one of those is correct. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Sylveon Greninja is a deck that completely fell off, but in this situation, we might get cooked. I quit when they banned my boy. I was so good with the Rain team. Oh, we're still talking about VGC. Okay, wait. Rage Leap. Wait, if I redeem another bat that's stackable, I can return it. Yeah. We have dual wield. I do not have a third bat, but I do have the ability to be Zoro with 3 bats. I just need to get a third bat. Okay, we got Sabrina. We got Silvally back. Honestly, that was good because our double Silvally with Gladion in hand, or Gladion, is horrendous. Sylveon Ninja is still a top tier deck. No, it's not bad by any means. It's just not as popular. Alright, the reason I'm going to Sabrina is just because... Actually, do we care if they Espeon here? We kind of do, right? Like, if they Sylveon, I'm going to go Sabrina to stall the... Like, if they see Sylveon, I don't want them swinging for 70. This allows it to be greedy with the null and not evolve it yet. Although, technically, we could evolve it. Actually, no. We can't. We have to do it like this. Alright. Like in a perfect world, we would have hit him for 40. But if we would have hit for 20, then our line gets really ugly for no reason. Hurricane didn't miss under rain. I used to cook people. I still hate Zard deck the most. Always break if I play. The opponent gets Zard turn 2. Yeah, that's 100%. I feel like that always happens. Surely they're gonna... Okay, that's alright. That's alright for us, I mean. Like, I have no issues with this play. We have the Froakie to Cyrus out at any moment. We could technically get rid of it now, but I'd rather hold. Let's go... Gladion while it's still relevant. We could research later. They're already red carded, right? Yeah, no. I'll hold the null. What game is this? This is Pokémon Pocket. We need Kyogre or Miraidon in Pocket, maybe some Iron Hands. Honestly, I'm just happy we got Gen 2. Silver. They gotta choose between Cyrus and Research. This is the one silver that doesn't cook us immediately. We could recover from this one. Can you download it on Android? Yeah, 100%. Could you show the deck after the game? I can. I've been enjoying this deck a lot, and I just want to see your tech cards. I think my list is pretty standard, so there's a chance that we have like the same list. Interesting, giving us Sylveon. And we're still... That seems incorrect, but... I kind of want to research in hopes to find the Cyrus already. We could Mars after they get a knockout or something. There's the Cyrus. Okay, so technically we didn't need to research. The Cyrus was coming. This guy sold? Yeah. I've been using 2 babies, double leaf. I think most lists use... Yeah, I'm using 3 babies right now. 4 is probably too much. Can't wait till Gen 3. Yeah. Hopefully they finally give us a good Aggron in Gen 3. You know what they will give us? Like a 7th Mawile. Can we talk about how much Dina loves Mawile? Or they're like, we have a Gen 1 set. Let's throw Mawile in there. We got a Gen 7 set. Have you thought about Mawile? It's like, oh, Gen 2's out. Let's put another Mawile out there while we're at it. It doesn't matter what we put up for because we just charged Darkrai in this game. Salazzle's also on the top. How do you leave Sylveon? I don't know. I don't know. But we'll take it. We need the dubs. Grass, I don't care. I just want it playable. All right. Oh, my bad. I owe you the legend. I got you with the list after the fact. I apologize. I start talking too much and I just forget what's going on. All you need to know about Megas is that Mewtwo and Rayquaza had the best Megas. Didn't like... I think I heard that like Mega Rayquaza like ruined the format or something like that. I could be mistaken, right? A good Salamence would be fire. Alright, so this is we're going against the standard Silvally deck. Them committing to this board. I wish we were playing Rocky Helmet. We don't. Mega Rayquaza or Rayquaza was so broken on release. Research into Pokeball? No, Pokeball into research. Because a baby right now doesn't matter. But neither would a second Null or a second Darkrai. None of it matters. Are those bats for Chip and Bayo players? Now, the bats are just for 845, by the way. Whoever subscribed, if you're in chat anywhere, thank you. We met our goal of 10 subscribers a day. Let's go. Alright, let's put Null down. Put another Null down. I don't know. This is odd because we started Darkrai. Any other lead, whether it was Null or Magby or the Pichu, any other lead, and we'd be so fine. It was banned in Showdown? Jesus. They're bringing back Megas in the TCG though. All right, Tails. We enjoy that. We enjoy Tails here. All right, let's put down a baby. Cyrus is okay. He hasn't used anything, so Mars doesn't really make sense. Mars will be better later. Let's go research. Sick coin. Right now, if you ask me, I don't know which one I'm using. Oh wait, they're using the red one. Yeah. The red coin. That one was from a bundle, but it didn't include gold, so I don't have it. They have Gladion in hand? Yeah, no, but I can't do anything about it, right? We'll be at 20 HP. We trade there, and then we hope Silvally is enough. I don't know. I could technically back out here. Actually, we could back out here. Charge Silvally. That seems solid. Let's protect Darkrai. And technically, or literally, no amount of Cyrus... Oh wait, I should have not evolved. I forget. Whatever, it happens. Yeah. But we'll just draw Gladion off the top, so it's fine. Oh, this unfortunate, but it is what it is. We got rid of one Sabrina. I made that same mistake earlier. Yeah. I got too ahead of myself. Bravest buddy deck I see. Yeah. We're trying to be real brave right now. Baiting a Cyrus? Nah. It's just trying to survive. We just need Gladion off the top, and we have a chance. That's it. Let's go. Streamer look is crazy. can't negate. Can't even pretend like that's not somewhat true. Let's go. Sure. I don't think I'll put a baby down at this point anyways, because giving them a free point, we're going to lose to the Silvally to Cyrus eventually. Why did he charge Ori? Because eventually he needs the Ori to answer Darkrai, right? Well, that's a... Or he could have Dawn. He could have a Dawn play. Let me check your stream on TikTok. You've been calling your cards all right all night? I have. I can admit. Okay, not sure why they're playing it like this, but I'm not gonna complain either. Are you muted? No, my bad. I could just be missing a message. Hold up. How old is it? How old is what? My bad. I'm missing a bunch of. No, you're not muted. Breathe. Technically, I should have charged this Silvally, but... Mena da Cero. Yup, that's me. Realistically, I misplayed here, but we might not get punished for it. I charged Darkrai when the correct play was definitely to have Silvally ready to attack. But they have nothing to deal enough damage, so this should be game. Outside the fact that I obviously don't have... I don't have a supporter to use right now. Like, had they flipped heads with the null, then I had to respect it, right? Here we're fine. We just charged Darkrai swing. But it could have gotten ugly. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't matter how I do it. Alright, we're going first. We lead the... what are we going against? I didn't even look. Fire? Yeah, no, I've dyed my hair. I used to have a nose piercing, but... Once I took it off, I wasn't able to put it back on. It's a whole thing, but yeah. 6-game win streak, this deck cooks. I did a review today on the top 5 decks, and I had this on my list. Well... If you want to go to YouTube and use clips from this video as proof... As for follow-up, you got it, dude. Also, this hand is just gas. Like this Charmander is not ready. Egg yolk blonde? No, bleach blonde. Bleach blonde. Like basically silver almost. I'm debating whether to put one of these Pokemon down just in case they like shuffle our hand. But if they shuffle our hand and we find Silvally naturally, it's even better. Here, we do kind of get cooked if we don't find if this guy misses. As we say in Portuguese, loiro pivot. I wouldn't even know how to pronounce that, nor what it means, but... Also, every job differs. We have to be ready for anything. I had a nose ring too. Yeah, no, the way I lost the nose ring was also just troll. Pivot. Okay. You could high roll. Yeah, our opening hand as a whole is already a high roll, right? True, true. If Gladion misses, that's definitely a play that we have access to. Rest in peace, baby. You did what you could. Here goes nothing.
Everyone, please raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
Steven TCG with the raid. Thank you. I appreciate you. How'd your stream go? All right, so in theory, let's say if they were to find Stoke Charizard, we're kind of cooked, right? Like, we don't get a second attacker in time? Okay, no, never mind. Okay, them putting Eevee forward guarantees that we have enough to go Silvally into the Darkrai. Because they can't even Stoke this turn. Tamias, how's it going? Bro, wait. Is that Kalut, dude? Not the Simo damage step. We're cooked. Good was using the new Blossom in ranked. Had some nice wins. How's the grind? Wait, that Blossom? That's like the coin flip one, right? We're using Will as well. The grind, pretty good. We started a little bit shaky, but we're currently on a 6-game win streak, so we're trying to carry that. But this is basically GG's though, because we tag Sylveon and then we have Cyrus. Blossom is like flip 3 coins. It does X amount of damage per each, and then you're confused. We could leave for extra damage, but sure. It also makes it one less card that we see if they were to Mars or red card us. Which, speaking of them, we put Darkrai as well. Yep, you got it. I was on PCL, but may have to try to fit Will. Actually, PCL probably makes more sense, right? Because you're flipping 3 coins every time, so the Will is like, it guarantees 1, but that's not like game winning, right? Alright, so as long as we don't see any hand disruption, we win. Silver would suck. And even then, even without it, the only issue with me using Leaf there is that I kind of like punted away a guaranteed way to hit for 100 here. Alright, GG's. Gotta love beating Charizard, dude. Did they brick? Yes. Did I draw the God Hand? Yes. Illuminati followed me. If you don't see me tomorrow, you already know.